Alright guys, here's a little video on how to do your overdue reports. I'm starting here at Menominee. I'm going to go up to reports and I will be looking at the circulation report. And as you can see, Brian here already has some scheduled reports. Now, starting from scratch, I'm not going to mess with his scheduled ones, but starting from scratch, what you always want to pick is you want checked out overdue, all that are currently overdue. If you needed to limit it by a date, you could do that. Unpaid fines and fees, we'll leave that as it is. At the elementary level, most of you guys email to homerooms, and that's great. That's fine. For this demo, I'm just going to leave it at PDF. So when we hit continue, the next screen is where we limit, and this is where it gets pretty crucial so that you don't have erroneous kids that have moved away in the list. Under status, active is what should be checked by default, but the patron type, we have several different patron types, or a couple different patron types depending on what building you're in. If you want the staff items that are overdue to show up, leave that checked. I don't think it matters either way. You know the staff in your building. The key one to uncheck is this inactive materials out. Those are kids that have moved away, that we've moved into a different patron type for the reason of this report. So when we run overdues, we're only running overdues on the kids that we have in the building. So I'm going to uncheck staff and uncheck inactive materials out. You'll see next to my patrons, you'll see the word student right there. And then the circulation type, obviously you want all the books, all the types of items. If there's any other fines from any of the other buildings, leave that checked as well, and then hit continue. Now, if we're emailing to homerooms, this screen really doesn't do us a whole lot other than how it sorts. If the emails are going out, it should be one email for just that homeroom. But if you're running a PDF type of report, this is going to matter. What I would suggest, if you do it this way, pick homeroom and also check start a new page for each group, which basically means every homeroom teacher will have their own page, and it'll be easy for them to read. I would encourage you to put the price for the materials. The barcode's important, the title is important. If you needed to put their grade level on, you could do that. Subtotal would be probably appropriate if the kid has more than one item out. Hopefully that they don't, but we know that happens. So I'm going to say save. At this screen is where you would go in and schedule it if you wanted to have it scheduled to run at a certain time. I would encourage you to do your overdues early in the week, get those sent out early in the week, or I know some of the elementary level places or teachers like it the morning that they have library. So if they have library on a Thursday, they want it Thursday morning. So you'll have to schedule that based on their preference of when they are coming with their kids. So for this, I'm just going to give it a name, sample. I'm going to say save and run, and then it goes into your report manager. Now, if I run a report for you, I always mention the job manager. To get to job manager, once again, click on back office and go down to job manager, and in there you can see all the different reports. So I'm logged in as myself here. I see my reports and I see all of Brian's down the list here. Alright, so job manager shows you everything. If you're in reports and you're in report manager, that only shows you the things that you, with your login up here, have done yourself. So if you got questions with that, give me a ring.